You're listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast with Angela Henderson, episode 182. Hey there, you're listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast. My name is Angela Henderson, and on this show, we talk about improving your business, life, or both by having amazing and rich conversations with brilliant guests who will inspire you and who will give you tips and tricks to help you grow both in life and in business. Well, hey there, and welcome back to another awesome episode of the Business and Life Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Ange, from Angela Henderson Consulting, where I'm an international award-winning business consultant and coach who has helped thousands of amazing women business owners around the world get all the pieces in place to have consistent 4- and 5-figure months and then on to 6- and 7+ figure years without burning out in the process. Today is just a solo episode, just you and I hanging out. I'm going to share with you a little bit of the behind the scenes on my number one hire I made this year that has made the biggest difference to my business, but also, more importantly, to my home life. You see, the last few months, things have been starting to unfold in my home life. More late night basketball trainings for the kids, more school events, just more, and more. And the truth was, I have been out of alignment significantly at home, and I knew I had to change things. I knew I needed another set of hands at home. I knew I needed another me. Someone that could do the post office run, someone who could help with keeping the house in order, someone who would allow me ultimately to buy back my time, someone who would also allow me to have slower mornings, less stress, and more time spent on creating memories with Finley, my 12-year-old, and Chloe, my 8-year-old. Introducing Paula. Paula, my new personal assistant and house manager. I'm here to tell you, it is one of the best decisions I have ever made for myself, for my family, and for my business. And by far, it is my number one hire for the year. Paula comes to my house for 2 hours every day, and for the last couple of months has radically helped me more than I can say. Dinner is cooked, the laundry is done, the house is tidy, post office runs are done, everything in between is done, and I feel calm. But most of all, I've bought back 10 hours of my time, 10 hours where I've been able to do board games in the morning with Chloe, or go and shoot the basketball with Finley, or just snuggle the two of those little gems on the couch. I feel lighter, I feel happier, I feel more aligned. And because I'm more aligned, it directly has impacted positively in business too. And it's no surprise that I've had one of my biggest revenue months to date since bringing on Paula. Now, I didn't know whether or not to share this with you because the world we live in, women don't ask for help. And if we do, we're looked upon as being weak. That we should be able to do everything on our own, and not to mention the stigma and name calling I've seen in the past when others I know have done this, from being called arrogant to rich bitch and so much more. But I'm not here for others. I'm here for myself. I'm here for doing things a different way, an easier way, a way where women can feel empowered to ask for help and not feel bad about having it, a way where I can role model to Finley and to Chloe how to ask for help and to receive help. As far as I'm concerned, everyone needs a Paula in their life. I hope my story might just help you to reflect on where things might be unaligned in your own life, inspire you to make some changes. Because remember, your life is your responsibility. And if you want to see things differently, then it's up to you to choose to do so. Why? Because nobody is coming to save you. And that hire, it might not be a VA or a social media manager or a salesperson. It might be a cleaner, a chef, a nanny, a house manager. You do you. You lean into what you need for you to be in alignment. And if you do need an Angela, aka me in your life, as your business consultant to help with strategy, sales, and marketing and accountability, and when you infuse these three things together, help you to create more profit and money in your business, then make sure to head to angelahenderson.com.au. Check out the variety of ways you can work with me one-on-one, my Action Takers Mastermind, my 12-month accelerator program, Profit Pillars, a VIB day, and so much more. And before I sign off, please remember that my team and I will be putting together the show notes for this episode at angelahenderson.com.au. Have a fabulous day, you amazing human, and I look forward to you joining me again next week for another awesome episode of the Business and Life Conversations podcast. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast with Angela Henderson. www.angelahenderson.com.au